Still watching, we apologize for this deja vu moment, but hopefully our witty and charming commentary will make up for it. Eric, since you're repeating yourself, are there any other observations you'd like to throw out?
Well, first off, I'd like to say about this is, of course, a free-to-play game, whereas Total War series, you'd have to pay for it. And so, for those looking for a simple RTS-style fighting game, or not fighting game, but RTS-style game, that this would be a good alternative. It was simply downloaded. It was about 4.5 gigabytes, so maybe a little higher than that, to download, so it doesn't take up too much disk space, and can be downloaded straight through Steam. So it's fairly simple in that case.
We've been victorious in this round.
All right, let's just jump through this. What was the second group?
Second group was pikemen. We picked infantry to take them down.
Okay, that's right.
Riders, take heed to battle.
Why does she say two battles? She's just sitting there watching.
She's leading the troops, Josh. Come on, that's how they do it.
Oh, I would want to be a leader.
So another question I have is, why does this say 9?
Yeah, did we ever figure out what that 5 meant?
And what does the 5 mean? Because this group has 5 as well. It wasn't just the archers that had 5.
There's so many numbers here that just don't make sense.
See, show height, other players' flags.
Alright.
Okay. Settings. That'll probably pause the
Probably
game.
fix mouse sensitivity.
Alright, so let's just change this real quick. So we have volume.
Few options there.
And we have mouse sensitivity.
Mouse sensitivity.
Let's decrease that. Alright, that's a little better. I like that.
You can turn on blood.
Let's just have some blood, please.
I'm curious about this, yes.
Save that.
Okay, let's see some of this blood that we activated.
Okay, I can see it splashing out here and there.
But that boss you fought earlier had the same effect, didn't it?
No, I don't think. I didn't see any blood off of that.
You're probably right.
I think it might just been like a splash damage type thing from the boss.
What are your thoughts on the blood? It looks a little...
It's kind of odd.
silly, doesn't it?
It just keeps splashing out all over the place.
Well, now I can see why it's off by default. It's kind of reminding me of Dragon Age, where after like 2 matches, your character's just covered in blood.
And clearly they did not take any blood. They're just dripped right off of their manliness.
Yes. No armor to cling to.
Alright, so...
choose a group of units. That is... okay,
now we have
infantry, but archers are apparently wrong.
So we're going to choose our light cavalry.
That's the only other choice we've got. If this is wrong, then...
You should have chosen me. I were in there and fight for, yeah.
That's probably it. Yes, this is the right choice. Cavalry beats infantry.
If you think about it, it is true though.
Go on.
Because in Age of the Empires, at least,
yeah,
the cavalry always had higher HP as well as higher attack than any of the infantry units.
But they were also more expensive. If you wanted to beat infantry on the cheap, you used archers.
But the infantry could still march up and beat the archers like they did in the previous round.
I still call shenanigans on that
I'm
round.
thinking, would archers actually counter anything except, of course, archers? I mean, they're great in combination with other units that can protect them, but by themselves, they don't do anything because they're a ranged unit and they don't have close range skills. So anything that gets close range, which is everything else, will demolish them.
So when we play this, I'm kind of thinking archers are a no-go.
Archers are a no-go unless you can maybe just have 1 or 2 groups to help support the infantry, but considering everyone's not attacking at the same time.
Yeah, we still don't know how to deploy units. I don't even know the cost of them. Archers might be so cheap.
True, considering everything's been tutorial up until this point.
Right.
Alright, seems like everything's going well down here. Of course, the right choice.
Amazon down.
And once again, everything's named 5, so who knows what that one is.
You have been victorious. Here are your opponents for this round.
Now we have the archers.
Okay, I'd like to see what she says about this. Why would you pick archers to fight archers? That is not strategic.
Follow me.
That is just a numbers game.
It really is. So like our heavy, I guess heavy archers, but are they light archers? I didn't
Need Huskarls.
catch that.
Yes, this is
light
the right
archers.
choice. Heavy archers have more armor than light archers.
Okay. So since they were heavy archers, they can beat up the light archers. I really don't see this whole extra armor aspect. I mean, if you really look at them, they have shoulder plates here. Our guys have shoulders.
Maybe the extra armor is just their raw testosterone. These little elves can't stand up to it.
I mean, the light archers' airs just bounce right off their skin. That must be the case.
So many numbers when you hover over it too. I always feel like these RTS games are more complex than they need to be.
So let's see. It looks like overall health.
You can use a spell. Looks
30.
like you can use 2 spells.
Oh, we can look 2 spells. Let's blast them with the old lightning gear. And we also have a shield, so protect our. Oh, sorry about that.
Protect our settings. Now resume. What were you saying?
It looks like the number here, or actually, on the thing where it says 3 out of 16
is units left.
The number of units left,
I see.
and then the health is the number of health out of the total health across all the units. So each unit would have had 4 health, thus making 4 times 16 would be 64. And we had like 4 left at the time I pointed that out. So
Alright.
it looks like we won this battle.
Okay, victory. Maybe they'll actually acknowledge one of our victories now.
Probably not. Now we wait for the whole game to load. Okay, there we go. I like how the bar
premium account
decreases in order to go back.
Armies benefit from it.
So I guess even though that this is a free-to-play
Free
game,
to play, they still want your money.
I wonder if there's an online multiplayer in this case.
I don't know. Just reading that makes me kind of annoyed because it sounds like whoever pays will get better armies.
True.
There's a few games out there that the person who spends the most money wins every time. I'm not sure if this is one of those games.
Night Online was like that.
Yeah,
You could easily get the better armor and then easily outlast things because the armor made such a big difference. But there are some games that just have cosmetic things like Team Fortress 2, right?
Yeah.
You have hats. That's not going to really do that much.
You underestimate the power of hats. No, you're right.
But yeah, a lot of things are commit. Nope, no victories on this one.
What? Stop denying us our credit.
And of course, we get to see how our groups did.
Do you
The
think
advisor was deployed but did nothing.
she's fired?
Alright.
Do you think we got a level? I mean, all the other quests were at least level 2, right?
True. I would hope so. Unless maybe we have another person to give us a different quest this time.
Still no level.
No, it does not look like it.
Wait, what
Can't
is the
select it.
exclamation point down below?
You may now try other challenges or contract real opponents in multiplayer battles. So there
it
is multiplayer.
Online. Okay.
Playing battles gives bigger XP and gold rewards.
Cool.
Interesting.
So do you want to do another round, or do you kind of want to sum up and conclude here?
I kind of want to sum up and conclude here. Considering this is our first Let's Play, we can always do more content on this in the
Yes.
future.
If you people request it.
That is the stipulation, of course. So overall, it's been a good game. It was better than I was expecting as far as I didn't really know what to expect from a free-to-play game off of Steam. I was delightfully surprised that it was an RTS, considering we had no idea what it was about. And overall, it was very fun. Before I head out, I want to check this. Oh, to battle. Okay.
Oh, so that's a fight.
Don't want to do that then.
If you're kind of teetering on whether or not to download this game, I'd like to point out there's Amazons. That's a strong case for it.
And you have orcs and like dark elves.
Sure.
But-
The barbarians are also quite shirtless if you prefer the masculinity version. There's something for everybody.
This is definitely the case. Please leave us some feedback in the comments. We're always looking to improve. So thanks for watching.
Thank you.